It's your girl Big Legs. Welcome back to the life of Legs. Yay! Anyways, how y'all doing? You good? Yeah, I was in the middle of a good episode last night. I was recording, and I got some things off my chest. I was feeling good, and then I almost went to jail. But we ain't gonna talk about that. We gonna talk about the fact that I didn't. And yeah, that's crazy. Welcome to the life of Lex. It gets crazy over here. Anyways, yeah, so in the episode I was doing, I was talking about, my feelings. I had to get my feelings out. Felt like I was stressing myself out, trying to do everything and be perfect when I'm not perfect. I'm a human being. I'm a woman. I make mistakes. Like, who doesn't? So, yeah, I was just being overwhelmed by the pressure I was putting myself under when I really shouldn't put myself under so much pressure. Like, it's not a pressure cooker over here. Okay, y'all, I had to let the window down. It's getting hot. Why is it so hot in November? Like, I'm so confused. And it was just freeze warnings the other day. Anywho. But also what I was talking about last night was, for one, I was talking about celebrities I admire. Because, the first time I saw Beyonce perform, I just thought to myself, she got it. Like, she got it. The it factor. Like, she's the one, right? And the same thing happened when I saw Aaliyah, when I saw Michael Jackson, right? Then came Jenny Rivera and Chiquis, right? And when I saw Mariposa de Barrio, the telenovela about Jenny Rivera, the story itself had me in tears almost every episode. I loved it. Anytime I can cry, love it. So, yeah, I just felt like I connected so much with her. Like, some of the things she's gone through, I recognized those feelings. Like, I saw myself in her, which is why I was crying all the time. Crazy. But, yeah, love me some Jenny Rivera. And then I saw her perform, right? Like, saw an old video of her performing, and I was like, oh, she got it. Right? But, like I said in this other episode that I had, it used to be up on, I think I deleted it, but I did a whole episode called I Love Jenny, because I really just love Jenny, right? But the whole time I was watching the telenovela about her, I couldn't help but worry. Well, not worry, but like, Chiquis was always there. And like, she was the center most of the things in Jenny's life, right? So I was like, let me look her up too. See what she got going on. And I saw her perform, and I was like, oh, she got it, right? And then, like, shortly after, I'm just listening to a podcast one day. I don't even know what podcast it was. And then I hear an advertisement for Cheekies and Chill. And I was like, okay, God, I see you moving. Because I'd never heard of this lady, like, before 2 months before that. I'm like, okay, cool. I'll tune in. And then I've been tuning in. And it's been great. And you know, sometimes her podcast makes me cry because I can relate to things a lot. But yeah. And last night I realized that I got it. Okay, I'm the one. And it scared the hell out of me. Because I like to just think I'm just a normal girl. I'm not. I mean, I am, but I'm not just any normal girl. Because I gotta watch my back, because I'm not just anybody, okay? I'm big legs. And that shit had me up all night. Because what? Me? But yeah, why not me? But I had to ask God, like, well, why me? First and foremost, why me? And then he kept saying, why not you? And I'm like, yeah, I get it, but why me? And then we just kept going, doing this back and forth. I don't think I really got any answers. I just went to sleep. Because one thing about God, when I get to asking too many questions and getting on his nerves, he just give me peace. I'm like, okay, this conversation's over. Night, night. I just be like, okay. And then I wake up and be like, wait, we wasn't done talking. We was not done talking, Lord. But when I wake up, you know, blessed for one, wake up again. 2, have an alarm that's set for me to pray, so might as well pray when I wake up. But it really kept me up all night. Just to think that I got something. Just don't know what. I don't know what God's plans are for me. I don't know how he wants to use me. I just know that God got me, right? He chose me. Because one thing about spirituality and, you know, religion is that whether you believe in Jesus or not, whether you believe in God or not, that's up to you. You're not called to do that in that period of your life. I'm not going to say that's okay. And you're going to be okay, I don't know. Right? But we're called to know different things at different parts of our lives. And to know Jesus and to know God for myself in this season of my life. When I could be doing anything else, my life could be anywhere else. I could have just said, you know what? I don't care about what God wants from me. No, I said, you know what? God, you got it. I'm on your roll. I'm on the payroll. I'm on the B roll, the A roll, whatever you on, I'm on. Whatever time you on, I'm on. And also with God and timing is that God doesn't have timing. His perfect timing, but his time is not my time. Because my time revolves around 24 hours a day. His doesn't. So, you know, I can hope and hope and hope for the things that I want out of life, and they may come, they may not. But when God sees me as ready for what he has for me, he's gonna give that to me. That's what I'm understanding. But I also have to be obedient to the voice that I know that comes from God and say, you know what? I gotta be accountable. I gotta be responsible. Can't just do what I want to do when I want to do it, because that's not how life works. It's not how God works. He gave me free will, but not to just go out causing harm. But yeah, I realized that last night. I have it. Whatever it is, I have it. And I feel like it's a chosen thing, right? Because I don't think Michael Jackson just wanted to be Michael Jackson, King of Pop. I really don't. I think he just wanted to be, Michael Jackson, the man. But life handed him something different set of cards. If he breathed funny, it was all over the news. And there were so many rumors and people hating him, but for what? I don't know. Y'all used to not let people. You could not talk about Michael Jackson or Beyonce around me. You could not talk bad about them. It was gonna be a problem. I'm not like that no more, because you're entitled to your opinions about any and everybody, even me. If you gotta talk bad about me, that's cool. Ask me, do I give up? Let me stop. Let me chill. But anyways, ask me, do I care? Probably don't. Because me and God, we got an understanding about me. Right? You can't change that. You can't change God's mind. I can't change God's mind. Tried. Yo, I used to go to sleep when I was so just depressed and down about life and sad. I would go to sleep and I would pray to God and I'd be like, God, if you don't want me to wake up in the morning, I'm okay with that. But then I would go to sleep. And then I would wake back up, be like, what? I'm still here? And God was like, yeah, bro, you're still here. I still got plans for you, quit playing with me. And so I had to, quit playing with God and be like, because if you really want me to not wake up, that's just going to happen. But if I'm waking up, it's because you have plans for me. You have things for me to do. You have somebody for me to cross paths with. You have somebody for me to talk to. Somebody for me to smile at. Somebody for me to compliment or whatever. Something. I serve a purpose somewhere, somehow. And a lot of people don't feel like that they have a purpose, that every interaction counts. And me, I'm a every interaction counts kind of girl. And some people, they say oh, so-and-so, they never met a stranger. They talk to everybody. I ain't talking to everybody, but I'm friendly. I'm not trying to do nobody harm. I'm not trying to pee in nobody's cereal. I smile. A smile can get you a long ways. Being honest will get you a whole lot further than a lie will. And if honestly on the inside, you're a good person, that's going to show. If honestly on the inside, you have love in your heart, you have joy in your heart, that's going to show. Just by a smile. You ain't even got to smile. You don't even have to smile sometimes, but a smile helps. And so realizing that, on the inside of me, honestly and truly, I don't want to do anybody any harm. Don't want to pee in nobody's cereal, like I just said. I just want to be a good person. I just want to be a beautiful person inside and out. Because, some days you wake up and you're like, where did this pimple come from? Oh my gosh, I look ugly. And it's like, boy, they, them, whoever you are, a pimple is not going to just automatically make you ugly. Couple of pimples, whole face broke out. That's not what makes you ugly. Being ugly it's a whole body thing. It's an inside and out. Just like beauty, it's inside and out. Can't be beautiful on the outside and horrible on the inside. Doesn't work like that. Be pretty on the outside and horrible on the inside. That does work like that. But beauty and ugliness, that's a whole body thing. That's the mental, physical, spiritual, emotional. That's all of it. And so I just want to be a good person, a beautiful person. I hope y'all are enjoying this background noise of the streets. Because I'm for them, okay? Anyways. I just have to give God his props. I just have to thank God for choosing me, for one. For having plans for me, for having thought about me before I even came to be. Like, out of all the ways I could have come to be in this world, He planned it specifically for me. And let me tell y'all that learning that, like, how I came to be, not just, oh, my parents had sex and had me. No. What actually happened? Okay. What the hell was going on when y'all decided to make me, right? That, when I had to sit with that and understand that the way I was brought into this world, I wasn't supposed to be, I'm not supposed to be where I am. I'm not supposed to be a beautiful person. Because I wasn't made in beauty. I wasn't made in love. I wasn't made in all things romantic. I was made to be hidden. I was made to be alone. Sometimes I like being alone. Sometimes I don't. But that's the beauty of life, right? Because whether I'm alone or not, God is still in the midst. Because I am one with God. I am His child. Ain't that amazing? But yeah, I also had to realign my focus, right? And if I want for my podcast to be my dream come true, then I have to work on it more. I have to spend more time with it, however that may be. If that means posting more, okay. Like, I'm down with that. That means interacting with people more. I'm down with that. That means networking more, telling people, hey, I have a podcast. You should listen to it. And then they go listen to it. Amazing. But all in all, I have to be true to what I want and work on that instead of working on being superwoman. Because I'm not. There wasn't a card. There wasn't no hand of cards I was dealt with. Okay. Porque soy una mujer de carne y hueso. Me and my coworkers be singing that song all day at work. But the one that sings it to me, he's a man. And so every time he sings, I'm like, oh, tú eres una mujer. Okay. De carne y hueso. Okay. Because they make fun of me because I listen to Jenny Rivera all the time. And that whenever I want to give them the ox, they're like, anything but Jenny Rivera. And I'm like, puro Jenny Rivera. Like, I don't know what you thought this was. Unless you want to sit here and listen to Young Thug at 3 in the afternoon. I don't know. I don't know their opinions. I don't care about their opinions. Okay? I just want to have a good time. Sing some songs I know. And then sometimes I have a playlist of Jenny and Cheekies. So I just play that. Because I don't like to just have a bad time. And I love to sing. But anyways. Back to me. Yes, I have to work on more minding my business. Like, we keep talking about this, but I've been doing better at minding my business. But also, I have to work on not stressing myself out over minding my business. Because I feel like that's kind of what I was doing. Like, okay, I'm going to mind my business. But I want to do everything else to keep me occupied so that I can mind my business. When it doesn't work like that. A lot of things in this life that we want to work out for us, it don't work like that. You have to be okay with that sometimes. You have to ask God to give you the strength to accept the things that you can't change. I love to ask God for that. Help me accept the things that I can't change. I don't know who's jamming, but okay. I told y'all, I'm in the streets, but I'm in my car. But I had to let the windows down. Because, like I said, it's hot in November. I don't know what's going on. And it's also November 16th, 2023. Bless you, dang. November 16th, 2023. 23? 2023? Bro, I used to think that 2016 was so far away, and then it came, and every day I would write like the date on my papers in school, and I'd be like, bro, it's 2016. Since when? It was just 2012, like yesterday. And then now it's 2023, and I'm like, where'd the time go? I was just partying in college in 2018, like 3 days ago. What do you mean? It's 2023. I haven't been in school since. I haven't been like to a college party since 2020. What? I am I don't know. Like I said, time to us isn't what time is to God. So some of the things I wanted to happen when I was younger didn't happen. Some things will happen, but when the time is right. Because I used to always dream of singing. And I used to want to be a singer. I used to want to try to audition for American Idol, The X Factor. Okay, I auditioned for X Factor and The Voice. I don't think I ever made it to American Idol. But yeah, my dream was like Kelly Clarkson or Fantasia or even Jennifer Hudson. Like Jennifer, she didn't even win American Idol, but she's more famous than any American Idol winner that I know other than Kelly Clarkson. So, I mean, I was chasing after other people's dreams, other people's things, instead of figuring out my own thing. And then so when life got hard for me, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to change my major. Well, not actually change my major, but I was like, I'm going to go to school for math education. I wanted to go to school to be a course teacher because I wanted to come back and take my course teacher's job. And I went to college of choice. And they're like, oh, well, we have this secondary math education program, and I knew that usually that's a whole master's, right? But I could have got my bachelor's and been able to teach high school math. I would have got hired like that. And get in a decent school or a school that will, qualify me to get my loans paid off, right? That was the thing. I wanted that, but that wasn't for me. Math. I'm good at math. I'm good with numbers. I'm also good at using my brain. I'm good at following a formula. So, I mean, I don't think the math was the problem. It was the mindset. And also, teachers that didn't want to help. They didn't want to teach. They just want a paycheck. They didn't care if you passed the class or not. I took Calculus 2, I want to say 4 times. Twice I dropped the class halfway through. And then one time I took it all the way through. The first day of class, it was like maybe 20 people in the classroom, right? By the day before the final exam, there was only 6 people in the class. Only 4 people showed up for the final exam. I was not one of them. Because I was like, I'm already failing. Why would I go fail more? Like, I got a 20 in the class. I'd just be playing myself to go take the test. So I didn't go. Second time, I got caught cheating. But I wasn't cheating. But I had a cheat sheet. But everything that was on the cheat sheet was on the board. So I didn't need the cheat sheet. So I forgot that I had it. And my teacher saw it and he was like, yeah, I saw you had a cheat sheet. So I let you finish the test for 2 hours. Just so I can give you a 0. And I was like, what the you could have told me that at the beginning. I would have been fine. But you let me sit here and be one of the last people to finish this test and tell me I'm getting a 0 offer up. That is evil. That is evil. But I wasn't even cheating, like I said. Everything I had on the cheat sheet was on the board. Feels good to get that off my chest. Because, baby, I wanted to drive my car off a cliff. I was like, I don't know where any cliffs are. So I'm just taking my ass home. And I changed my major. I kept changing my major because I didn't know what I wanted to do. I was just chasing money. And so I wanted to be a teacher. But I was like, I don't want to be an elementary school teacher. I don't want to be a history teacher. That sounds boring To me, I don't judge anybody that does, because I hope that as a history teacher, you make it interesting for your students. I really do. Because I had one history teacher in college, and she kind of made it interesting. But the only thing I remember from this class was when Donald Trump won the election. Right. Next day we get to class. My teacher is all somber and triste, and I'm like, what the hell is going on here? And you know what? She was in there playing "What's Going On" by Marvin Gaye for the whole class to hear. After like the lecture, she was like, and I just want y'all to hear this song real quick because it has something to do with nothing that we were just talking about. And then she just starts playing "What's Going On," and we're just like, what the hell is going on? Really? What's going on? Like, really? But she was also kind of interesting because she had purple hair. Anywho, that was the only history teacher that was slightly interesting. And I was like, I don't want to be a history teacher. I don't want to be an elementary school teacher. If I change my major again, they're going to call me into the advisor's office. So I changed schools. And I went to school for sociology because I took a sociology class and I loved it. Like, I had a good grade in that class. Wasn't even doing much. I'd be in class on my phone just like any other class. And we could get extra credit if we did like a reading. And then we could summarize the reading before class started, right? So I would get to class early with my Starbucks, or I would read the reading while I was in the line for my Starbucks. Get class, write 2 sentences of what I thought I read, because I would just skim through the reading parts of it, and I would get extra credit. Then I would actually study, because my teacher was one of those teachers that, like, she doesn't make things easy. Like, you can't find the answers to her homework online. So I actually had to do some work. I actually had to put in some studying. So I studied. And I would get good grades. And so when I went to go talk to her about something for the final exam, she was like, have you ever thought about being a sociology major? And I was like, I don't know. But I switched schools, became a sociology major because I'm like, okay, I was cool in that. Seems like a cool little major. Didn't really know what I was getting myself into. I just figured I'd be done with school pretty quick, and so I did it. And then I started loving the classes I was taking. And then I switched to business administration because I also wanted to go to school for business. And so that's where I found myself at. Sociology, business administration, like, that's where I found myself, basically. So I have to go with that. And with sociology, it means that, well, it's the study of, like, how people socialize with each other. So it's one thing to say that we talked, or that you, I don't know, people think that they can play in my face, and I'm like, I know better than that. Like, I know better than that. You can't play in my face too often and expect me not to play in yours. That's key number one. Can't play in my face and not expect me to play in yours. Because I can't control anybody. I can't control what you do, what you say, what you wear. But I can control me. And yeah. When I ask God to help me accept the things I can't change, I also ask for the wisdom to change the things that I can. So that's how that goes. Anyways, I've been talking to y'all for a while. I just wanted to let y'all know how I felt, where my life is right now. Kind of crazy, kind of wild. but they're still here. Thank God. Yeah, when I go to the laundromat, the lady that works in there all the time, she'll be like, oh, ¿cómo estás? And I'll be like, oh, bien, ¿y tú? ¿Cómo estás? She'll be like, oh, bien, gracias a Dios. Like, she just say it like it just roll off the tongue. Gracias a Dios. Estoy bien, gracias a Dios. But I get it. I get it. Anyways, y'all should, holler at your girl. And I want to leg you up on all the socials. And also, I think I have to clarify what being lexed up means. Because I want to lex you up is my name. But it's nothing sexual at all. Please. Mentioning sex to me to try to get my attention does the absolute opposite, right? So don't think that's gonna get my attention. Sex, it's not. It's really not. Money ain't gonna get my attention either. Y'all, my manager told me that somebody told them that I told them how much I get paid. And he told me that I can't tell people how much I get paid. I was like, why would I fight you on this? I don't get paid that much. Still poor. Yeah, what is up? What's the issue? I'm still poor. I don't get paid nearly enough for me to brag about it. So what's the issue? But yeah, according to the government and the law, I'm poor. I don't get paid that much. I don't get paid to care when I'm at work. I don't. No, honesty. But I do. That's just because that's just who I am. But like I said, I was stressing myself out for caring too much and doing too much, thinking I was Superwoman. I'm not. I'm just a poor, wayfaring stranger. Okay. Pobrecita soy. Okay. Don't expect me to do too much no more. Isn't that crazy that you can't talk about how much you get paid with your coworkers? I mean, I don't think any of y'all listening are my coworkers. I get paid poor, okay? And it's stress. I don't want to say it's stressing me out. It annoys me. But I go to other restaurants, fast food places, and I know these people get paid more than I do, and they got the worst attitudes ever. And I'm like, if I had that attitude, I would have been fired. I would have been gone. Like, I just can't operate that way. But why do people choose to operate like that? And so I had to work at my work ethic, at my pay level. So I'm gonna start working on that. But Big Legs, you can pay her anything. Okay. And also, I don't know if any of y'all know, but Big Legs is more than just a stage name or whatever you want to call it. It's my goals in life, my dreams coming true. I'll say it that way. Because, like I said, I went to school for business and sociology. So Big Lex is the business. It's my business. Sociology, know how to socialize. That's why I have a podcast. So it's literally dreams coming true. Because Big Licks owns a podcast. So yeah, if you want the podcast to be better, I don't know. Maybe don't. Maybe do. I don't care. I don't know. If you need somebody to go talk to somebody, call me. I can talk to anybody. But anyways, I'm gonna let y'all go get out y'all's hair. Because I guess I've been here talking for a while, but I just had to get a lot of that off my chest. And don't ask me about what I mentioned in the first part of this video. Don't even worry about it. Because I can't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't ask me about it. Cool? Capiche? Comprende? Okay? Bien. Anything else you can ask me about, school, life, whatever. But that, don't ask me about that. Anyways, love, peace, and chicken grease, y'all. I guess I'm finna go in the gym and unbig my back. Okay? Been running amok. Alright? So, y'all be good, be safe. Don't go fucking on nobody's day. Please. Pretty please. Like, don't even let that cross your mind to just go fucking on nobody's day. Because it ain't gonna get you nowhere. Might even get you like stuck. Okay? I don't know. Bye.